What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Forza Horizon 5 here in the spring season of series number 3. Today, driving around in our Jaguar XES that we unlocked in the last video. If you haven't seen that, definitely go check it out. Today we're going to be doing the last seasonal championship of the spring season that we have left to do. And that is the Earn Your Stripes seasonal championship. It is I believe this is a dirt. Yeah, it is a dirt championship. And you can see our car restrictions are S1 900 and we have to use modern sports cars. And that'll get us the purple stripe knee-high socks, which is not too exciting. So we're doing this just for the points on the season. So let's go ahead and jump into it. I've got 3 cars set up. So we'll jump over here, introduce you to the first car that we're going to use, and then we'll jump into the championship. All right. And the first car that we're going to be using is going to be the 2015 Audi TTS Coupe. The share code for the tune, along with the tuner's name, will be up on the screen now. And I'm trying out a new way of showing you guys the cars by just taking a photo inside of the garage, just to make it a little bit more professional looking, I think. I used to do like circle around the car outside, but I can't continually do a circle very cleanly or consistently, so I think this will just be a better way to do a more consistent professional job of just taking a screenshot of the car that we're going to use in the garage and then throwing the share code and stuff, information like that, up on that. So let's go ahead and start up the Earn Your Stripes Championship, and we'll see what races we've got. So a trail race, a circuit, and another trail. Good deal. All right, so Bajo, something trail. So let's go ahead and get started. See how this Audi can do. It looks relatively low for it trying to be a dirt or a rally racer. But we'll see how it can do here. Ooh, it held really well through that turn. Right up on the inside there. It's definitely got brakes, which is crazy. Feels good though. Up into third, up into second now. And we just got a little Porsche ahead of us. I was really tempted to take a Porsche. I just didn't do it. Let's see. Can't get on the inside of it here. There we go. Just shoot right by it. Good deal. And we are up into first. Just a little bit over a fourth of the way through the race. Looking good. Oh, this is a real high pace rally race for sure. Really quick. Could have hit the e-brake a little bit more there. Just trying to drive this as fast as possible. The Porsche is keeping up there. Whew. Feels really good on the road. Actually got a considerable amount of grip on the fact that it's on, I don't know if those are off-road rally tires, it looks like. Oh, shouldn't looked at my reference page, and it made us lose a position. I think we'll be able to get it back. I'm definitely gonna fight for it. Not that it matters. For these championships, you don't actually have to come in first in the actual races. You just have to make sure you have enough points at the end of the championship to be first on the championship leaderboard. So if we don't come in first here, it's not a big deal. We just have to make sure that we, fight for better places in the following races. But we did get back up into first. The Porsche is pushing, man. 20% left. Looking good. We're getting some distance in the, or against the Porsche. Ooh, we're going right into the wall. Oh, not really. Okay. Definitely felt like we were just gonna go straight into the wall there, but the brakes and the tires gripped up for us, so that's good to see. Coming back onto the road here, and final stretch. And we're gonna have a victory on race number 1. Across a little bit of style. There we go. I like those rims. Those rims look nice. They're a little big, but they look nice. All right. So race number 1, like I was saying, you have to come in first in points at the end of the 3 races. So you can see I got 20 points for coming in first place on this first race. If I hit continue, this is where the points really matter, and this is where you need to be in first place at the end of the 3 races. You can see we have 20 points, so we are in first as of right now, but we'll be able to show you that a little bit better after the second race. Let's go ahead and jump into that. Alright, and for race number 2, we're going to be using the 2017 Alpine A110. And the share code for the tune that we're using on it will be up on the screen now, along with the tuner's name. Something to note is you do not have to use 3 different vehicles for the 3 races. I do that just to provide extra content for you guys to show you different options that can be used. You only have to use 1 car, and you don't even have to use the cars that I choose. If you do find something that works out better, definitely leave the car and the tune share code down in the comments below, because this video is to help everyone. So if there's a better option, I want people to know that. So let's go ahead and jump into this next race in the Caldera Scramble. All right, here we go. We got a wet race here. This is the circuit race of the championship. And let's see what this little Alpine can do. I don't know how it's actually pronounced. I hear a lot of people call it Alpine, and I don't know if that's just maybe the French way to say it. But we'll see. Oh my goodness, it just gripped up through that turn and just ate up a few cars. It's got rally tires on it as well, so all this off-road that we're going to be doing, this is a proper dirt race. I don't think there's any asphalt in this one. So we're at the top of the volcano, so our tires should make a pretty good difference through here. I think it does feel good. Just hold down the e-brake as you go around those turns, and then it kicks the back end out. Let's see, I think that's a Lotus Exige. That's actually what we're going to be using in our next race. It was a very good surprise car that I used in a dirt race a while back, and it just absolutely wowed me in A-Class, so we're going to try it out in this S1 class that we're using for this event. But we're up into first now, so in an effort to keep these videos somewhat as short as possible on these circuit races, once I get up into first and I've gone around the course once, I usually just skip to the end of the race, and seeing that this one is actually a 4-lap race, I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. So I'll see you guys as we approach the end of that 4th lap here in just a second. Alright, and we are coming up to last turn as we are through that. And another first place finish here in the championship. So when it gets to the leaderboard, you'll see that we have 20 more points added to our total. So we got 20 points for coming in first there. And then we are up to 40 points in the championship. So we are moving on to race number 3, and we'll jump into our final car. Alright, and into our final car, it's going to be the 2012 Lotus Exige S. The share code for the tune that we're using, like I said, will be up on screen, along with the tuner's name. We'll go ahead and jump into this final race and see if this Lotus can excel in S1 dirt racing as well as it did in the A-Class dirt racing. Alright, here we go. Looks like we've got no rain, at least. Zafira del Camino Trail. Let's get it going. Lotus is looking nice. The Exige is probably one of my favorite Lotuses. It's just such a classic look to it. Very slick. It's definitely fast. My goodness gracious. It's light as a feather though. You can tell that for sure. Up into first already. And we are 14% through the race. It's got a lot of understeer. It may just be slipping more so, or it's just not very heavy on the front, but the road is a little wet. Let's see how it does here on the dirt. And just a little bit understeer. I think it's fine. Easily managed, at least. We're so far into first that it really doesn't matter. We gotta take our time a little bit through here, just because, again, we just absolutely rocketed into first place. We'll be rocketing down this little section. Ooh, hard on the brakes. Oh, I'm just smashing into the wall just ever so lightly. It doesn't seem to weigh enough to really be able to slow its momentum down, if that makes sense. Because you just get going so fast that it doesn't weigh enough to hold it to the ground to get it slowed down. I could just be talking nonsense. That's just the way it feels. Halfway through the race, well into first. I mean, this thing's pretty killer on the road too. I mean, it's got rally tires on it. You gotta let off the gas a little bit going around some of these turns, or it won't turn in, just due to that understeer. So, easy enough to drive though, for sure. Like that with our back end. Got about 30% of the race left. Some drift around that turn. Big time drift into the dirt. Trying to make as much of a lead as I can. I want to see how fast or how far ahead of the drivatars I can get. This water really might... Oh, it's dried up. Never mind. Okay. So that water really might mess us up because I feel like this thing is just so light that it absolutely get turned around in water. Alright. Fast across the line. Let's see how far ahead of the drivatars we got in that thing. 251. And 8 seconds. Not bad. Okay. 20 more points for us, and that'll get us 60 in total on the championship. So if I hit continue, that'll get us the Earn Your Stripes complete and those purple striped knee-high socks, which are super exciting. But there we go. That is Earn Your Stripes here in the spring season of series number 3. I hope you guys did enjoy the video or found it helpful. If you did, definitely leave a like on the video. Definitely get subscribed for future Forza Horizon 5 content just like this. But other than that, I do hope you have a great rest of your day, and we will see you in the next video.